Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest technical analysis. We're currently sitting above 104. We did tap 106,000, literally 24 hundo away from price discovery. Also, breaking news: Trump mints 31 billion with a new official Trump crypto meme coin, which has got a lot of controversy. That's right, from 0 to 31 billion market cap overnight. Only in crypto do you see stuff like that. Yeah, we'll also be discussing Gensler's imminent exit triggers a wave of crypto ETF submissions. As you know, the day Trump takes office, Monday, in less than 48 hours, Gensler is out. So Gensler, if you're lurking, go home and get your shine box. We'll also be discussing Wyoming proposing a bill for a strategic Bitcoin reserve, as well as Plan B's bold prediction that Bitcoin could hit 500,000 or more. That's right. He says it could hit even 1 million in 2025. I'll be breaking it down for you. We'll also be discussing the U.S. Bitcoin reserve odds skyrocketed on betting markets. So the odds of the U.S. establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve, I'll be breaking this down for you. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this plus so much more right here in today's stream. Welcome everyone to the live stream. If you're new to the channel, very important to smash the likes. Go ahead, subscribe to #1 Daily Bitcoin Pod. Then ring that bell, turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto newsletters every single day, 7 days a week, just like this. And yeah, today is pod episode number 1879. I'm your host, JV. It's January 18, 2025. And it's a Stack and Saturday, the final one before the Trump inauguration. And Gensler goes home and gets his shine box. Make some noise for that. But anyways, fam, let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. You should be able to see Coin 360 on your screen. Why is Solana pumping? Because I believe the Trump meme coin is clearly on the Solana network, which is driving a lot of attention to Solana. So it's up 18% on the day. Bitcoin pulled back after tapping at about 106 yesterday. And Ether is down 5%. The bulk of the alt market is correcting and in the red. Checking out CoinMarketCap.com. The current crypto market cap sits at 3.62 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap is back above 2 trillion, which is an epic milestone we love to see. And we got roughly 200 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours, up 20% on the day. And checking out the Bitcoin dominance, we're back on the rise at 57.1%. Ether dominance, the lowest I have seen it in years. Wow, 10.9%. It's been all downhill since they switched from proof of work to proof of stake. And checking out and Nipsey loves stake, by the way. Top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. Look at this. The official Trump coin called Trump. It is up, it looks like 271% in the past 24 hours. Market cap, I don't know if this is accurate, but it probably is. $4.8 billion. I never even heard of the Trump coin until today. Ironic enough. And we have Jupe up 30% and Radium up 20%. Which alts, if any, are you bullish on for the bull? Holla at your boy, let me know. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. And as you can see, besides Trump coin and Fart coin and Solana and Ray, virtually everything correcting and in the red. Welcome to crypto, broskies. Trump coin and Fart coin, Solana and Ray. Everything else in the red. And it's kind of hilarious. Actually, let's zoom out on the monthly, get some broader perspective. Yeah, Trump coin didn't exist the other day, and now it's like the top coin. Ironic, eh? And checking out for the monthly, it's a mixed bag. It's almost like 50-50, maybe 60-40 green over red. Checking out the crypto greed index, we're finally back in extreme greed at a 77. The higher this number goes, more likely of a correction. Yesterday, 75. Last week, a 69. And last month, a 75 in greed. And checking out the time chain calendar. As you can see, today you can exchange one fiat monopoly dollar for 960 of the sats. To stack the sats, put down the gats, and pick up Bitcoin caps at bitcoincaps.net from your boy Sergio. I'm rocking the Bukele-nomics fitted today. And as you can see, we're currently on block number 879,804. And yeah, the next halving is going to be in obviously in 2028. Happy 420 broskies, by the way, as it's 420. We did get to 106, and obviously we're currently just sitting above 104. So let's break this down, a little astrology for the broskies. I'm going to pull up the live charts via TradingView. should be able to see on your screen. Let me just switch the scene to a more advantageous view for the fam here. There you go. So yeah, here's the 1 minute chart. We have a target in the blue sitting at 105.8. Zooming out from the 1 minute, we usually start it at the 1 hour. Some better perspective here. The 1 hour chart, you can see here, overall, it's been maintaining. Again, you can see we topped out at the top here at roughly 106 yesterday. Then we had the corrective red. Then we've been trading sideways since. Let me know if you guys were on that pump watch. And looking forward to doing more pump watches as we get closer and closer to price discovery. That's when it's most exciting. Here's a 4 hour chart. There is a bear target on the screen sitting all the way down at 80,000. I think there's like a CME futures gap. Correct me if I'm wrong, broskies. But some of you guys were asking me yesterday if you think we'd close down here. I'm highly doubtful that we'd correct that low. I think we're here to stay above 100 G's, but you let me know your thoughts, and especially with all the hype surrounding, Trump taking office and all the advantageous new crypto laws coming into play, and with Gensler going home to get his shine box. I mean, I couldn't be more bullish right now, but that's just me. Let me know your thoughts. And checking out the daily, you can see there's a rising wedgie, and we did get a massive green candle just the other day, and it looks like it started to pump my last couple of days in El Salvador, and then we had a little corrective red, and we're pumping, resuming where we left off. Zooming out from the daily, we take a quick look at a weekly. We still have the sexy cup and handle target on your screen, sitting at 124 Gs. My personal hypothesis, aka hypothesis, is that we will hit this 124 target sometime here in Q1. I don't know if it'll be this month of January or if it'll be my birthday month in February when we're partying down here in Puerto Rico. But one thing or another, I do feel it's destiny and only a matter of time before we smash it. And as you can see, the weekly chart, we had a nice week. We're forming a big green weekly candle here. Tomorrow, we actually get the close on that. I think it's around 6 p.m. And zooming out, check out the monthly. You can see bullish momentum continuing overall. And November, the big green candle, the biggest we have ever seen thus far. And December was a small corrective red, and we're already forming nicely in the green here. January, as we're in Q1 of 2025. But you guys, let me know your thoughts, and let me know where you feel the Bitcoin price action will likely take us next, leading into the inauguration on Monday. And I'll read your comments out loud. As far as the Trump coin is concerned, I saw some different headlines. It's a ton of headlines today about this. This one says traders bag millions as Trump team confirms the launch of the Solana meme coin. Even in the lamestream media, they're reporting on Trump mints 31 billion with new official Trump crypto meme coin. And then even Trump Jr., Eric Trump, wrote, "I am extremely proud of what we continue to accomplish in crypto. Trump is currently the hottest digital meme on earth. It's even hotter than the Haktua meme coin." And I truly believe that. World Liberty Financial will revolutionize DeFi and will be the future of finance. We are just getting started. And that's off the back of here. I guess there was this big crypto ball yesterday. I wasn't invited. What's going on, guys? 3 days before the inauguration, Trump has launched a meme coin that has since risen more than 10,000%. He did so after inviting the crypto industry to the Black Tie event in DC. Very interesting, right? And then the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Geyser, responded to Trump and said, "I will pray for you." And so let's dive a little deeper into what's going on. I prefer to use Cointelegraph as the source here, so let's go here. Crypto traders are rigging in mills following the launch of the official Trump Solana-based meme coin, hence why Solana is currently up 18% on the day. And it was introduced by President Trump himself. He actually made the announcement, I would assume, on Truth Social. We'll get to that. Announced Jan 17th, which was yesterday, days ahead of his inauguration as the 47th president of the U.S., Trump reached a market cap of nearly $9 billion within hours. I heard it went up to $32 billion, surpassing meme coins like Pepe and Bonk. Here's the Trumpster right now. My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for. Winning. Join my special Trump community and get your Trump now. Go to gettrumpmemes.com and have some fun. And the first thought was, this guy must have been hacked. Remember when Gary Gensler was hacked? But no, he wasn't hacked. In fact, on Polymarket, there was gambling going on. Was Trump hacked? It was actually quite quite hilarious. And while parts of the crypto community speculated that the announcement could result from a hack, a source close to Trump's family, including his own son, said no, this is what they're doing. They're launching meme coins. A wave of high-profile trades highlighted the token's meteoric rise. Blockchain analytics firm Look On Chain reported that a wallet named LeBron turned $1 million of USD coin investment into over $2 million by acquiring 4.5 million Trump tokens minutes after the launch. Another trader transformed $1 million investment into $70 million in under 4 hours. I guess that's about a 70x gain. The individual sold 1.35 million Trump for 3.65 million USDC while retaining 4.6 million tokens valued at $67 million. Let's now discuss Gensler's out in less than 48 hours and the ETF submissions incoming. Headline reads, Gensler's imminent exit triggers a wave of crypto ETF submissions. That's right. A rush of crypto ETF filings have hit the US SEC days before Gensler steps down as the chair. And on the 17th, at least 4 proposals were submitted as the crypto industry anticipates regulatory shifts under the incoming administration of Trump, which is expected to adopt more crypto-friendly stance. I mean, they just celebrated a crypto ball and he just launched the crypto meme coin. So, yeah, ProShares, an asset manager known for launching the first Bitcoin Link ETF, applied for a Solana Futures ETF. The Solana Futures ETF designed to provide investors with exposure to the price movements of Solana's native crypto, SOL, through future contracts rather than direct ownership of the asset. Quoting them here, interesting because there aren't CME futures yet, and I am not sure if the Coinbase Solana futures are large and liquid enough. And this was according to the ETF analyst James Safehart. Volatility Shares, another asset manager, filed a similar application back in December. Safehart, Jan 16th, said Solana ETFs may not launch in the United States until 2026, even under a crypto-friendly White House. And also on the 17th, was that yesterday? Yep. CoinShares, formerly Valkyrie Funds and a digital asset manager, filed for the CoinShares Digital Asset ETF, which will track its proprietary Compass Crypto Market Index. Meanwhile, ProShares also submitted filings for leveraged inverse and futures ETFs tied to XRP. Investment firms Bitwise, Canary Capital, 21 Shares, and WisdomTree already submitted their spot XRP ETF proposals. Tidal DeFi, another asset management firm focused on decentralized finance, filed for the Oasis Capital Digital Asset Debt Strategy ETF. So as you can see, a lot of ETF applications are incoming. And earlier in the week, asset manager VanEck submitted an application to the SEC for the on-chain economy ETF, whatever that means. According to the filing, the fund aims to invest in a broad range of crypto-focused firms, including software developers, mining companies, exchanges, infrastructure builders, payment providers, and other businesses within the crypto sector. Nate Gerasi, president of the ETF store, noted the significance of these filings, quoting him here. People will laugh at some of these crypto ETF filings. I get it. Here's what they're missing. Put aside merits of any one coin. TradFi is further integrating with DeFi. ETFs equal TradFi / DeFi bridge, the first step towards full tokenization. Meanwhile, Gensler wasn't even out of the building for 5 minutes, and the ETF industry unloaded a massive crypto filing frenzy. Literally half a dozen thus far. So there you have it. Now let's discuss the U.S. Bitcoin Reserve. This headline is Wyoming proposes the bill for the strategic Bitcoin Reserve. State level adoption incoming big time right now. Wyoming in the U.S. introduced a bill to create a strategic Bitcoin Reserve, joining several other states nationwide ahead of the Trump inauguration in 2 days. Quoting, is this Cynthia Lummis? Quoting the bill. Wyoming took its first bold step towards the strategic Bitcoin Reserve. Yeah, that is Lummis saying that. Following the introduction of the bill titled State Fund Investments in Bitcoin, which, if passed, allows a portion of the Wyoming state funds to be invested into the Bitty. Lummis, the vocal Bitcoin advocate who introduced the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Bill to the U.S. Senate July of 2024, praised Wyoming Representative Jacob Wasserberger for introducing the legislation to allow permanent funds to diversify into the Bitty. Lummis said, this forward-thinking approach will benefit our state as we lead the nation in financial innovation. The bill, that rhymes. That's some bars right there for you, Chandy. The bill proposed that the Wyoming State Treasurer may use the general fund, the Permanent Wyoming Mineral Trust Fund, and the Permanent Land Fund to invest in the Bitty. However, it was said that under each fund, no more than 3% could be allocated to Bitcoin. Why so bearish? Now, it was also said that if the total market cap of Bitcoin investments in any of the funds surpass 3% limit, the state treasurer should not be required to sell or otherwise reduce the investments to comply with the limits of this section. And to date, we have Pennsylvania, Texas, Ohio, New Hampshire, Oklahoma, North Dakota, and Massachusetts. They've all put forward the strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. The development comes as the odds of Trump establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve after office skyrocket. In fact, we're going to discuss that in particular later. I'll pull up Poly Market and show you some of the bets. And it comes just days after Lummis sent the letter to the U.S. Marshal's Office, Jan 15, demanding answers. I want answers for the government's potential sale of 69,000 of the Biddy seized in the Silk Road asset forfeiture. Lummis characterized attempts to sell the U.S. government's Bitcoin holdings as a form of political spite. That's right. I mean, what do you expect? They launched the war on crypto. And what did Trump say? If I am elected president, I will end Biden's war on crypto. I will stockpile the Biddy for the United States of America. And we will make America great again. Paraphrasing a little, but that was the bulk. He also says he'll fire Gary Gensler. We know Gensler put in his resignation. He's going to go home, get his shine box any moment. And of course, he promised to free Ross and stockpile Bitcoin, meaning not sell any, unlike the Biden administration with their war on crypto, and embrace the Biddy. So exciting times ahead. So let's continue with the headlines. Let's discuss the latest from Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model. And then we'll discuss the Bitcoin strategic reserve, and some very bullishness in the poly markets, all betting towards, Trump making these very advantageous laws, for us. But let's start here. Plan B's bold prediction, Bitcoin hit 500,000 or more. And if you don't know, he's ultimately been calling for 2025, the Bitcoin peak anywhere between 250,000, which is a quarter mil, and 1 million with an average of 500,000. So that's where the 500K comes from. But let's break this one down, shall we? So yeah, Plan B, known for a stock to flow model, has long been a proponent of the Bitcoin value continuing to rise over time. Let me know if you guys follow stock to flow. I've been a fan of it. I cover it here on the show and have been, since the inception of my podcast, which analyzes the scarcity of the Biddy in relation to the production mining rate and has historically been a reliable predictor for the Bitcoin price trends. According to Plan B, Bitcoin's price could not only reach but potentially exceed the 500,000 level mark this year in 2025, based on the stock to flow. Let me know if you agree. The reasoning behind the prediction is rooted for the basic economic principle of supply and demand. Bitcoin hard cap 21 million supply is inherently scarce, and as demand increases, the price is likely to follow. Plan B believes that the Bitcoin historical pattern of hitting consecutive all-time highs after each halving supports the notion that a dramatic price increase is entirely plausible within the next few years. And while Plan B's prediction has seemed ambitious to some, historical data provides strong evidence that Bitcoin has a tendency to break the all-time high every few years. That's right, every cycle we go crazy. Looking back at the Bitcoin price movement, each cycle shown significant growth, especially following the halving event. The year preceding the halving, we always hit the cycle peak, hence where we're at right now in 2025, having the halving in April of 2024. These halvings occur approximately every 4 years, reducing the rate at which the new Bitcoin is created, further tightening the supply. Now, for example, after the 2012 halving, the Bitcoin price rose from $12 to over $1,100. The following year in 2013. Similarly, following the 2016 halving, Bitcoin reached new highs at 2017, almost tapping $20,000, peaking just below $20,000 before correcting. And the most recent halving in 2020, well, that's no longer the most recent halving, just FYI, but nonetheless, Bitcoin surged from 7,000 to 69,000. And then, of course, in April of 2024, we had the most recent halving. And obviously, we're now in the following year, and Bitcoin's most likely to break above this 108.3, which is the current price discovery level. My base case is 420 for this cycle. Yes, I'm based. But nonetheless, 1.1 million bull scenario if very advantageous laws are passed at a treasury level with the United States and Trump, and we'll soon see how all that plays out. But anyways, another key factor in the Plan B prediction is the growing institutional interest in the Bitty. I call it the institutional FOMO like a mofo. Over the last few years, major institutions and corporations increased the adoption of Bitcoin. Companies like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Square publicly invested in the Bitty, signaling a shift in how traditional finance views digital assets. Now let's get deeper into the 500 Gs. Reaching $500,000 this year per Bitcoin would require key factors to align. First, continued adoption of the Bitty by retail and institutional investors alike would need to occur for their increasing demand, but I think that's a given. We know that's happening. Obviously, BlackRock and the ETFs launched the spot, at least in January, I think it was 11th, they actually went live. So it's been literally 1 year, and they've surpassed the volume of the gold ETF, which has been around for virtually 2 decades. So will that continue? Absolutely. And as more companies begin accepting Bitcoin for payments and more nations explore adopting it as a legal tender, the crypto's mainstream acceptance could accelerate the price growth. And kudos to all of you guys who got the front run the United States of America with the Bitcoin, especially if you got the front run BlackRock January of 2024, and not just that, but especially if you got the front run Michael Saylor in 2020, the first publicly traded company to put a Bitty on the balance sheet. But anyways, you let me know your thoughts surrounding 500,000 price target. I think it's very realistic for this particular cycle. Again, my base case 420. My bull scenario is 1.1 million, and Max Kaiser, his target, more bullish than I, 2.2 million. The high priest has spoken. Now for our feature story of the day, U.S. Bitcoin reserve odds skyrocket on the betting markets. I'm going to be sharing with you these betting markets firsthand. So let's break this down. As you know, Trump hits office in less than 48 hours. They just had the big crypto ball just yesterday. Trump just launched his own meme coin, as we covered earlier in the show, hitting a $32 billion market cap practically overnight. And let's first look at the poly market. For those that don't know, when Trump had the election, we were actually doing a live election watch, and we were using Polymarket. Polymarket is the largest betting prediction market that there is. And there's a few other ones as well, but these are what's trending and the most popular bets. Who will Biden pardon? Trump, 3% chance. Fauci, 29%. And then you can see next was Trump hacked. This was in regards to when he made the post that he was launching a meme coin. Everyone's like, oh, he must have been hacked. No, they confirmed he wasn't hacked. So, clearly. Which Trump picks will be confirmed? You got that one. Who will attend the Trump inauguration was a bet. What will Trump say during the inauguration speech? And people can bet if he'll say Kamala, America first. Just very interesting. But here you go. Will Trump create a Bitcoin reserve in the first 100 days? 43% chance according to the bets. So if you think he is going to do that and you bet, the odds are on your side. Will Elon Musk buy TikTok? And as you can see, just a ton of different betting things going on. Let's go to crypto particularly and see what's most popular here. And then I'll read you some more of the story. I just find this all very interesting. What will the price of Bitcoin be in January? You can 200,000, 150,000, 140,000. People are betting on the price of Solana, Ethereum, Trump, Bitcoin all-time high by January 31st. Will MicroStrategy hold 500,000 plus Bitcoin before the Trump inauguration, etc.? So just a lot of things going on in the poly market. But let's get to the story. The odds of Trump establishing a strategic reserve for Bitcoin after taking office on Jan 20th are soaring. And that's according to Polymarket and Kalshi. Bettors on Kalshi, a U.S. derivatives exchange, set the probability of Trump creating the Bitcoin U.S. reserve in 2026 at nearly 70%, meaning is a very strong chance. Users on Polymarket predict a 42% chance he'll do it within the first 100 days. So that becomes $1 million question. When? How fast will he get around to it? Day one, will he sign some bill into action, or will he take his time? Let me know your thoughts. Odds on both betting platforms are up roughly 20% from the early January lows. According to the data, bettors also expect Bitcoin and Ether to hit record highs. Well, that's a given. Prediction markets work by letting users trade contracts tied to specific events, with prices fluctuating dynamically based on expected outcomes. Polymarket and Kalshi rose to prominence in the run-up to the U.S. elections in November, with upwards of $4 billion in trading volume tied to the U.S. presidential race alone. They proved to be more accurate than traditional polling. I'll tell you why they're more accurate, because there's money on the line and a lot of polling is skewed and they fudge the numbers, so it's hard to tell. Just remember, the election, of previous. All the times they're like, yeah, Trump. Remember the first time Trump ran, they said he has no chance. Hillary got this in the bag. There's no way he can win. They were all wrong because all the polls were wrong. All the information was wrong. The betting markets are always going to be more accurate, in my opinion, because people are actually putting their hard-earned money down to bet it. Right? It really gives you a better insight to what people think. Now, forecasting not only the Trump win, but also his party's sweep of the U.S. House and Senate, in which he clearly did. In July, Trump pledged to create a strategic national Bitcoin reserve during the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville. I know Chandy was there. Let me know if you guys watched that. I oftentimes play the audio clip of him speaking with some of those highlights, adding that his administration would never sell off the U.S. government's Bitcoin holdings, meaning they would stockpile the Bitcoin, unlike the Biden administration that loves dumping the biddy. In November, U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis, who also spoke at that conference after Trump, long known as the crypto queen of Capitol Hill, proposed the Bitcoin Act, which would establish a U.S. Bitcoin reserve by requiring the Treasury Department to buy 1 million BTC over 5 years, which is roughly 200,000 biddies per year. Trump has doubled down on his pro-crypto rhetoric in recent weeks, raising hopes of the industry that the president-elect will deliver on his promises. Jan 16th, the New York Post reported Trump is receptive to expanding a possible reserve to include a broader basket of cryptos, which would include USD Coin, USDC, Solana, and XRP. Trump also reportedly plans to sign an executive order designating crypto as a national priority that could come as soon as he re-enters office in less than 48 hours. Establishing a Bitcoin reserve in the U.S. would accelerate the Bitcoin adoption even more than 2024's ETF launches. Let's go. Crypto researcher CoinShares shared. We believe that the enactment of the Bitcoin Act in the United States of America would have more profound long-term impact on Bitcoin than ETF launches, and you already saw what happened with the ETF launch. We start to explode, and that's why we hit an all-time high pre-halving for the first time in Bitcoin history. Typically, we always hit the all-time high after the halving. So this is unprecedented. We have unprecedented institutional demand. We have unprecedented presidential adoption. Trump just launched the meme coin, all this talk. So things are going to get really exciting here in the next few days as Trump enters office and Gary Gensler goes home and gets his shine box and Nippinator takes his position as the new chair of the SEC. Now, what I'm going to do is touch upon the 100K Bitcoin Fiesta I'm hosting in Puerto Rico, roughly 3 more weeks, February 8th and the 9th. I'm having a 2-day event. Everyone is welcome. You just got to pick up your ticket. There's only a handful of tickets even left available because we sold a ton of them over the past few days when we launched it. And let me share with you some of the highlights and I'll actually pull up the actual event on Eventbrite and just run through it with you guys really quick. And then we're going to do, I'm going to stick around for an hour and you can ask me any questions you want. Welcome to the Q&A segment of the live stream. And welcome everyone just joining us. So yeah, I'm hosting an event. Shout out Chandy for creating these incredible images for the event, by the way, just so you can see what the vibes are going to be like. 100K Fiesta. Let's go. And that was funny. Someone commented on one of the photos yesterday, and I saw you commented as well, and I just started laughing. He's like, why is not nobody clean shaven? Why does everyone have a beard? And then Chandy explained, well, I trained my AI to create a lot of images of JV, so by default, they just all have beards. It is what it is, fellas. But yeah, it's going to be a good vibe. So if you're looking for good vibes, here's an actual photo of the property that's not AI, so you guys can see what it looks like. Food and drinks are going to be included. It's a great opportunity to discuss everything Bitcoin and rub elbows with fellow Bitcoiners such as myself, Chandy 10 Music, and the CNA fam. It's also a great networking opportunity, great opportunity to make connections and get to finally meet each other. You guys are here with me every single day, so I can't wait to put a face to some of your names. It's going to be cool. So anyways, the date is going to be February 8th from 8 p.m. to midnight. Doors open at 8 p.m. And if you want to get your tickets, let me break it down for you. Click on Get Tickets. And you're going to notice there's just a handful of general admission tickets left. It says 4 here remaining. It's only $197. I wanted to make it as affordable as possible so you guys can really, get out there. The general admission ticket includes entry into the 100K Fiesta. It's a great networking opportunity, like I said, and it will also include food and drinks. It's more so going to be, what's it called? Appetizers or hors d'oeuvres and drinks, because it's going to start at 8 p.m., just FYI. And VIP ticket includes a bonus day. And again, I try to make this as affordable as possible for what you're getting. It's $597 for the VIP ticket. Looks like we have 6 remaining. VIP ticket includes entry into the Fiesta, food and drinks, networking, everything the general admission ticket gives you, but it also includes a bonus VIP day on Sunday, February 9th, for an all-inclusive island snorkel and boat tour with JV, Chandy, and the CNA mods. It's going to include a nice lunch. It'll probably be a 4 or 5 hour excursion. Very scenic water, beautiful island. It will be a great opportunity for photos and to really connect and network with us that are, VIP and, the fam here. And also we have couple tickets. It looks like there's only 1 remaining. So if you're looking to travel with a loved one or a spouse, you can save a couple of $100s on the VIP. Looks like general admission couple tickets are already sold out because these tickets are going fast. Notice there's a badge here that says going fast from Eventbrite. That means tickets are legitimately going fast, and they'll probably be sold out here very soon. So if you're looking to link up with JV, Chandy 10 Music, Bring Facts, and the rest of the CNA family, cop your ticket. The event's going to be held at the Sandbox at Condado Ocean Club. As you can see here, come join us at the Sandbox Condado Ocean Club in Puerto Rico for an unforgettable party filled with all things Bitty. Whether you're a seasoned crypto pro or just getting started, this event is perfect for anyone looking to celebrate and connect with fellow Bitcoiners. Get ready to meet JV, Chandy 10, and network with fellow Bitcoin enthusiasts and maybe even walk away with some sweet prizes. Do not miss this opportunity to celebrate all things Bitcoin at the 100K Fiesta. If you snooze, you lose. There will only ever be one 100K Bitcoin party. And this is it, family. Frequently asked questions. We have some recommended hotels in the area on the same street. A lot of good things are on that street. In fact, my daughter's school is off that street. It's a very nice area. In fact, I would say it's the nicest, most upscale area in San Juan. The recommended hotels range from $200 a night to $900 a night, depending upon if you're looking for a 3-star to 5-star accommodation. The Condado Ocean Club is considered a 4-star, so it's very nice. And if you want to stay there at the venue we're having the party, it's roughly $570 a night. But it all depends upon, your budget. And if you want to room with a fellow CNA fam, make it happen. Just get to the event and don't use hotel as an excuse. You can get Airbnb. Where there is a will, there is a way. But all of these hotels are recommended by yours truly because they're great places to stay. I've stayed at many of these properties, including La Concha. I've been there several times. They have a great casino there, by the way. Which airport do I fly into? You're going to fly into the San Juan International Airport, SJU. There's only one international airport in Puerto Rico. That's it. How far is the venue from the airport? Less than a 15-minute Uber drive. So no brainer, and it's very inexpensive, obviously. For a 15-minute Uber drive may cost you $10-15. What does the VIP ticket include? You get entry into the Fiesta, the party, food, drinks, but it also includes the VIP bonus day. So the major difference is you get the bonus day where we're going on an excursion together on a boat for a snorkel tour on a very beautiful scenic island, which is going to be a great opportunity to take photos and videos and stuff like that. General admission I already covered. Is Condado, Puerto Rico safe for tourists this year? Yes, in fact, it's one of the safest and nicest upscale neighborhoods in all of San Juan. So it's a great Puerto Rico tourist destination. That's why there's so many people that visit. Can I bring my kids to the party? No, there will be drinking. So no kids at the party. However, you can bring your kids to Puerto Rico. They just can't come to the party. There's lots of things to do here, from beaches, parks, plenty of adventures for the kiddos to go on if you're going to bring the fam. Can I bring my spouse to the party? Yes, I encourage you to do so. In fact, again, there's one couple VIP ticket left where you can get a significant discount if you're going to do so. Is the passport required to fly in to Puerto Rico from the United States? No, and that's what makes it so convenient. Nobody needs a passport if you're coming from anywhere inside the mainland of U.S. You would only need a passport if you're flying from a different country, and it makes it very convenient. How many days should I stay? As many days as you desire, as there's so much beautiful things to do. Like, for example, when I went to El Salvador, I didn't just go for the day of the event. I stayed for the week. I wanted to explore and get the experience, especially if I'm going to take all that time to travel, but it all depends upon your schedule. So there's no right or wrong answer there. Will the event be streamed online? No. Will there be a DJ? Yes. Will they be playing Chandy Jams? Yes. What's the weather like in Puerto Rico in February? It's stunning. In fact, it's one of the best weather months of the entire year. And it's the least rainy month. It's often rainy here, so we wanted to do it at an advantageous time as well. Can I pay with Bitcoin? I thought you'd never ask. Yes, of course. And you can save a significant amount of money on merchant processing fees. Obviously, Eventbrite charges roughly 6% for merchant processing and convenience fees. So you can bypass all that if you're interested in purchasing a ticket with Bitcoin, such as Bring Facts and some others have already done. You just got to let me know, and I put my Bitcoin address here where I'm receiving payments, and email me a screenshot to my email address, cryptonewsalerts11@gmail.com, as proof of work, so I know it came from you, and I'll verify it, and I'll manually process your ticket. Can I pay with the Bitcoin Lightning Network? Yes, of course. That's how I paid for my pupusas in El Salvador. I can send you a Lightning invoice. You just got to request it. And if you want to request that, just email me, cryptonewsalerts11@gmail.com, and put Lightning invoice request and tell me which ticket you're interested in, and I'll manually take care of it. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, tickets are going fast, as you can see here, going fast. The excursion is going to be amazing. And ultimately, I'm just looking forward to locking arms and finally getting to meet the CNA fam. This is long overdue. And with that being shared, welcome everyone to the live stream. This is the Q&A segment. 1,900 people here, live and in the flesh.